For decades, V8 engines have been the beating heart of American pickup trucks. From job sites to long highway hauls, these engines symbolize durability, power, and tradition. Now, General Motors is preparing to introduce what could be one of its most ambitious gasoline truck engines in years. A new generation V8 designed for the Chevrolet Silverado. At first glance, the news has excited truck enthusiasts. Early reports suggest the new engine could deliver more power, more torque, and improved towing capability than many current gas engines in the segment. But alongside the excitement, some industry experts are raising serious questions. Is the new V8 a bold step forward for trucks or a risky move in an era rapidly shifting toward electrification? Let's take a closer look at what we know so far, the legacy of GM's truck V8 engines. Before discussing the new engine, it is important to understand the legacy GM is building on. For generations, the Chevrolet Silverado has relied on a wide range of powerful V8 engines. The 5.3-litre V8, known for reliability and everyday usability. The 6.2-litre V8, famous for delivering strong performance and towing. What we know about GM's new Silverado V8. While GM has not released full official specifications yet, industry insiders and supplier leaks have revealed several potential details about the upcoming engine. Reports suggest the new power plant could feature a larger displacement than current Silverado engines, improved combustion efficiency, advanced fuel management technology, and higher towing capability. Some rumors suggest displacement could reach 7 litres, potentially making it one of the largest gasoline truck engines in years. If accurate, this would position the engine as a high-output alternative to diesel engines, particularly for buyers who want big towing power without the complexity of diesel maintenance. Automotive analyst Sam Fiorani of Auto Forecast Solutions notes, a large displacement gasoline engine can still make sense in heavy-duty applications where customers value simplicity and predictable maintenance costs. But bigger engines also bring new challenges. Why GM might be going bigger? In recent years, truck manufacturers have been engaged in a fierce power and towing arms race. Consider the competition. Ford's 7.3-litre Godzilla V8, Ram's high-output Hemi engines, and diesel options like Duramax and Powerstroke. Truck buyers, especially those using their vehicles for work, often prioritize torque, durability, and towing capacity above all else. By launching a larger gasoline V8, GM could achieve several strategic goals. 1. Match or exceed competitor power figures. 2. Offer an alternative to expensive diesel engines. 3. Maintain traditional V8 appeal for loyal truck buyers. And 4. Improve towing confidence under heavy loads. Large displacement engines often deliver strong, low RPM torque, which is exactly what truck owners want when pulling trailers or hauling equipment. But the strategy is not without risks. Expert concern number 1, fuel efficiency. One of the biggest concerns surrounding a new large V8 is fuel economy. Truck buyers may love power, but fuel costs remain a major consideration, especially for commercial users. Even with modern technology such as direct injection, cylinder deactivation, and variable valve timing, larger engines generally consume more fuel than smaller turbocharged alternatives. Automotive engineer Jim Hall, founder of 2953 Analytics, explains, "You can improve efficiency with technology, but physics still matters. A larger engine has more internal friction and higher fuel demand. This could create a problem as governments worldwide push for stricter emission standards." Expert concern number 2, emissions regulations. The automotive industry is currently navigating some of the toughest emissions regulations in history. In the United States, federal agencies continue to push for lower greenhouse gas emissions and increased fuel economy across vehicle fleets. A large gasoline V8 may face difficulty meeting these long-term targets. According to energy policy researcher Dr. Karen Sullivan, automakers must balance consumer demand with regulatory compliance, large displacement engines can become challenging under future emissions rules. This raises the question, is GM building an engine for the next decade or just the next few years? Expert concern number 3, the electric truck transition. Perhaps the biggest uncertainty surrounding the new V8 is the rapid shift toward electric trucks. General Motors has already invested billions into its Ultium electric platform, which powers vehicles like the Chevrolet Silverado EV. The electric version of the Silverado promises massive torque, silent operation, zero tailpipe emissions, and lower maintenance requirements. So why introduce a new gasoline V8 now? Industry consultant Mark Wakefield from Alex Partners believes the answer lies in market reality. Electric trucks are growing quickly, but gasoline and diesel trucks will remain dominant for years, especially in commercial applications. Now, let's talk about Silverado's competitive position. The Chevrolet Silverado competes in one of the most intense segments in the automotive world. Its main rivals include the Ford F-150, Ram 1500, and Toyota Tundra. Each competitor is taking a different approach to powertrains. Ford offers turbocharged EcoBoost engines and hybrids. Toyota replaced its V8 with a twin-turbo V6 hybrid system. Ram is exploring electrification and alternative engine designs. GM's decision to launch a new large V8 could be seen as a vote of confidence in traditional truck engineering, but the strategy will only succeed if the engine delivers meaningful advantages. Moving on to potential performance expectations. If rumors about the engine size prove accurate, the Silverado's new V8 could deliver impressive numbers. Industry analysts speculate potential outputs such as 450 to 500 horsepower, more than 500 pound-feet of torque, and improved towing capacity that would put the engine firmly in the upper tier of gasoline truck performance. However, final specifications will ultimately determine how competitive it truly is. Long-term strategy for GM. General Motors appears to be pursuing a dual-path strategy for the future. On one side, the company is investing heavily in electric trucks. On the other, it continues developing advanced internal combustion engines. This approach reflects a simple reality: the global transition to electric vehicles will take time. Millions of truck buyers still rely on gasoline or diesel power for their daily work. Providing both options allows GM to serve multiple markets simultaneously. The road ahead. The success of GM's new Silverado V8 will depend on several key factors: real-world fuel economy, durability under heavy loads, compliance with emissions regulations, and customer acceptance. If the engine delivers strong performance while maintaining reasonable efficiency, it could become one of the most important truck engines of the decade. But if fuel costs rise or regulations tighten faster than expected, the engine could face serious challenges. Final thoughts. GM's upcoming V8 for the Silverado represents both tradition and risk. On one hand, it embraces the power and durability that truck owners have trusted for generations. On the other, it arrives during a time of massive change in the automotive industry. Experts remain divided. Some see the engine as a smart move that keeps trucks powerful and practical. Others worry it may be fighting against the inevitable shift toward electrification. What is certain is this: the battle for the future of pickup trucks is far from over, and GM's bold new V8 may be one of the most fascinating chapters yet.